Let's hope I can be heard on this one. Hey y'all, welcome back to another MJ Mandavi live. Let's hope I can be heard. Yay! Alright, so we're good. We're back in action. This was a failed attempt the first time. For some reason on my other phone they couldn't hear me, so I'm back on my regular phone.
Hello, everybody.
Be back, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a hot minute.
Had to take us a cute little break, and now we're back in action for our lives. Loud, live, and in color, as T.S. Madison would say.
Sorry, I'm sending out the link as always.
Okay, he's going to send out the link for people to come and join in on the conversation. Y'all like my new braids that I just got put in? Ain't them nice? Ain't them nice? Okay. Y'all have been watching Pose, because that's what we're doing. We're going to review Pose today.
Yes, that's the topic at hand.
And you know, the last maybe like 10, 20 minutes when we're done talking about Pose, talk about whatever, how we usually do, shoot the shit. But we got like, what, 3 episodes we're talking about? We got a whole 3 episodes to like tune in on y'all. So I hope y'all actually watched.
Hey, who on here?
Or else y'all gonna suck. Some commentators. But bitch, I ain't been watching it on no regular TV. We have to get Hulu Live, girl. Because who got cable? Not us over here. We trying to run up all the free trials. Egypt, girl, hush up.
Please.
But yeah. With you, Kaylin?
No, same old. Just going to work. Birthday's coming up in June 8th. Gemini in this bitch.
It's about to be Gemini season.
And I'm going to Miami. Hopefully, if my friends and family get their shit together.
Hey. We are just getting back into the groove of things.
I'm just saying.
Leave us alone.
I will leave them. Keywords. I'll go by my goddamn self.
You're really going to go to Miami by yourself and do what? By yourself?
Enjoy my life by myself.
He's not going to go by himself.
I will.
Hi, Jerome. How you doing?
What up, Jerome? I have no problem going by myself.
Welcome back. Hey, Katora. Look at you actually popping in for a Pose review, girl.
Okay, hopefully you've been watching it.
Yeah, she finally caught up. I gave her my Hulu login, so Katora's going to be able to jump in and talk a little shit with us for our Pose review.
Okay, well, it's trade for trade because we still got your Zeus login, girl.
Okay. Because, bitch, we also been entertained in... Y'all, our dog is back here irritated.
Having a whole episode. She better chill out.
She is so upset with us. She's like, I know y'all not in here doing a live without me.
Okay, I ain't gonna be seen, I'm gonna be heard.
Okay, and she will be heard. Because she was heard through the podcast yesterday.
Groaning and shaking them chops.
Okay. Oh, also, y'all, so our Stepping with Siblings podcast, it's going to be out Friday. So I'm going to put that out Friday so y'all can get into that. But I think I'm going to regularly have it put out on Wednesdays. Because I want my podcast put out on Wednesdays so people can get into, like, you know, throughout the week instead of on Fridays. Because on Fridays, bitch, it's the weekend. You out trying to party, trying to do what you need to do, dip it and do it and whatnot, and relax. And then everybody trying to listen to a podcast on Friday. So, yes, go ahead and get into our podcast. On Friday, I'll post the link and all that good shit in here. So that way y'all can watch us. Except we're going to do something with her.
I mean, I guess you can let her out so she'll stop groaning and moaning.
Yeah, I'm going to let my dog out. Y'all keep him entertained.
Who all in here? We got the Tora and Jerome. We see 2 other people. Wave and say hello. I do see 4 people and only 1 like. So y'all know how I feel about that. Not on Egypt. Yeah. Annoying. Now she's going to be shaking and doing all that extra shit. Plenty of people watch lives on Friday. Yeah,
go to your cage.
We might start doing it on Friday.
Sit down and go to your cage. Huh?
Sorry, y'all. The dog's being disciplined. You got her together?
She's good, y'all. Just had to.
She might be start moaning and groaning.
Yeah, she's gonna start moaning and groaning because we're not paying her no mind. But she'll be okay. She'll be cool.
Yeah, she'll get it together.
But yes. Like I said, we got our podcast coming out too. So, episode 7 is coming out. I just gotta edit it. I was supposed to do that today, but girl, I was hungover. It was not a good day. It was not a good day. We were taking shots last night. I don't know why on a Wednesday. Probably because everybody was fucking on Thursday.
Yeah, we didn't have to work today, so shit. We was ready to turn up.
Okay, well, right the fuck to sleep after that, bitch. Woke up hungry as hell. Didn't have no water in the house. I was like, what the fuck?
Nothing. I could definitely use the water right now.
Okay, to get rehydrated, baby.
Shit, we just left Mario Brothers in Brazil. Had us some margaritas, $1.99 margaritas.
These big ass $1.99 margaritas and these seafood chimichangas, bitch.
Fire.
I love me a seafood chimichanga.
Ate every last bite.
What is that? Oh, that's D. I ain't watched not an episode, so I don't think I should participate.
You can still watch. No, I mean, if you ain't got nothing to say, you can still watch. Stay here. Stay around.
Have you watched any part of Pose, D? Have you watched any of Pose?
Season 1, Season 2.
Because they're both on Netflix for y'all who didn't watch. I'm just letting y'all know. I hope y'all watch because we're going to be talking and there's going to be spoilers, girl.
Not you said you're going to mute us.
I'll mute you. As long as we get the view.
Okay.
That's all we worried about, girl.
And the like. Okay, 5
okay,
likes.
5 people, 5 likes. The old seasons, not the new seasons. Okay, it's only one new season out. I think it's only 3 episodes out right now. Yeah. Girl, get you Hulu Live free trial. It lasts 1 week. You can catch up on all 3 episodes.
Yeah, 7 days. Make sure you cancel after 7 days because it'll be $64.99.
And nobody's doing that.
Nobody at all.
Not at all. I will dispute that charge.
Yeah, and if you do it, make sure you send me your login information so we can use it for the next week.
Okay. Girl, get into Blanca though, period. Yes, okay.
How long we been on?
We're going to start talking 7 minutes. Okay. So, at 10-minute mark, we're going to start talking. Bye. What?
Bye.
Bye.
Like, are you not watching anymore? Is that what that is, Imani?
I think that's what it was. I think because we're going to talk. Have you watched any of Pose at all, Imani?
Shit, she done said bye, so she probably ain't even on here no more.
Yeah.
She ain't doing shit else.
Hell, she in California.
Not doing shit else.
Smoking, living her best life.
Per usual.
Okay. Because one thing Imani ass going to do, she going to travel, bitch. Her ass is going to travel. She going to smoke her some weed. And she going to be in a situationship, girl.
Stop it. Right now.
But we love you here. You probably gone by now, but girl, we love you here. Jerome, are you a Pose watcher?
If not, get on it.
Get on it, because I don't see why y'all don't be getting into Pose, girl. Oh, so she ain't watching none of Pose.
Damn, Imani.
Season 3. Oh, fucking up our whole thing.
Sad. Nobody's caught up, but what, Katora?
Yeah, I think Katora's the only one who's watched it. I don't appreciate this.
Y'all must not see my other messages, but if y'all gonna spoil, I gotta hop off.
We are
gonna spoil.
Gonna
just
spoil
mute
it.
us. Just mute it.
We're gonna spoil the hell out of it.
Keep the view. Just mute us. And then you can go back and watch it and put in your input then on your own.
She's not gonna do that.
She ain't, but still. Can't say that I am. Never heard of it.
Well. What a topic for today.
Nobody's heard of anything or watched anything.
Okay, and this is gonna be awkward. It's gonna be awkward now. But I'm still gonna talk about it.
I don't have cable. Neither do we. Hulu Live. Get you a free
Imani, Hulu Live, free subscription. Lasts for a week. You can watch it when it's airing. And then you can watch it afterwards. They got the whole season 3 on there. On Hulu Live, girl. So you can get into Pose. Because I live for it. And this season has been so good as far as like, the acting gets better each season. Because season 1, the acting was like, okay, I can tell everybody's new actors and all this other good shit. But then season 2 was like, oh, okay. Y'all stepped y'all pussy up. Yeah. And then season 3, it's like, oh, y'all trying to get y'all a cute little Emmy girl.
Oscar something, because Electra's coming for something. So is Pray Tell, but Electra's facials and all that is getting a lot better.
Yeah. She's
getting there, and I love it.
Okay, Dominique Jackson, she's coming through. She's coming through. Come on, Miss Dominique. Miss Tyra Ross.
All right. What is our first topic of the night?
All right, so
Oh, I think I
you
have
got
that,
it.
don't I?
You do.
That a bitch.
Okay.
Okay, hold on, y'all.
Cause see, girl, I had to send it to Kaylin and find out. Okay. So now we're gonna do our review. So first thing is, I'm gonna start this first episode one. What you say? I don't watch much TV, mainly just YouTube and movies from time to time. Okay.
Get your Netflix.
Well, I'm gonna break down what Pose is first. You wanna break down what Pose is? Some Pose is.
Pose is
Go
just a show. I don't know what time. No, it's a time frame set from.
It's in the 1980s
to the 2000s. I believe it's in the 2000s now.
No, it's in the 90s.
Still?
It's 94.
Oh, okay, 1994. Basically, it's an outlook on a lot of transgenders' lives back in the day when HIV was popular and AIDS was popular. The ballroom scene was popular. Houses was popular. Basically, giving y'all insight on
the ballroom culture.
Yeah, how all that came about and how it was back in the day versus how it is now.
Yeah, you know, like how like if you go to like a ball now or whatever, you know, they compete for prizes.
Money.
They Vogue and they'll walk face and they'll do a sex siren, like, you know, people they'll get all oiled up and show off their bodies and shit like this, and then the girls, trans girls will come and show off their surge and all that and compete for prizes and all that type of shit. So that's basically like what the balls are. And that's where a lot of okay. That's where a lot of the LGBT people went back into like kind of live their life because girl, they didn't have nowhere else to go. It was hard to get into society because didn't nobody want to, you know, be around any of the gays because of the HIV epidemic back then in the 80s. And then the trans girls, they was, you know, they wasn't getting jobs like that, so they was doing a lot of sex work back in the day. And that's where it starts
popular
off.
Back then. It shows you all about that, and there's deaths and there's drama.
Oh gosh.
Everything
so
in Pose, like most of the stories that they tell are based on true stories, so they give you a little bit of the LGBTQ plus community stories, history, all that good stuff. Paris is Burning is kind of based on that movie, just like drawn out in different storylines from that movie is put into Pose.
Yeah, so y'all also should probably watch Paris is Burning too, because Paris is Burning is just like the real life of Pose. So that's like, because Pose is just more dramatized. And extra and more elegant versus, you know, Paris is Burning shows the actual balls and shit like that from back in the day. The actual legends. So yes, this is season 3, episode 1. That's what we'll be talking about. And this starts because it first started in the middle of the 80s, and now we're now in 1994 when they show up.
They keep skipping a lot of years. There's a lot they could have done with them skipped years, but we're in 1994 right now. Don't let that go dead.
Oh, no.
Let it go black.
Okay, how's it charging?
It's not.
Oh, that was my... Okay.
Child. So it's an actual TV show as opposed to a documentary. Yeah, it's a show. It's a series.
Yes. It's on Netflix. Season 1 and 2 is on Netflix.
And then season 3 is on now. Hulu Live. Get you one.
Get you Hulu Live. Okay. Alright, so episode 1, when you come into it, it's 1994. Blanca, which is like the head house mother of the time. She's the head house mother. Her kids is all gone. They're doing different things. When I say kids, girl, it's like, you know, the household of like the people that she had in her house. House of Evangelista. She had a few kids anyway, so she's now a nurse girl. So Miss Blanca is
No. She's not a nurse. She works at the hospital. She wants to become a nurse and all that, but she's not a nurse right now. Remember what Pray Tell read her about?
Oh,
you are not a nurse.
Yes. He definitely did come for her. So yes, Blanca, she's a Latinx trans woman. She works in the hospital. And like this is a step up from her because in season 2, her ass had a nail salon, but then it got burnt to the ground by her shady ass landlord. Which is love. So I'm like, okay. So we're seeing Blanca getting into her what's it called? Get into her work.
Basically trying to find a career for herself and better her life because she doesn't have kids anymore. Basically all her kids are out of the nest, so basically she's trying to get something going for herself that she can actually make a living off of than being a house mother, because that don't pay no bills.
It really don't. I mean, it can snag you some trophies, get you some notoriety in the community, girl. But
as of right now they are giving cash prizes, but the House Evangelista is so broke up, they're not even walking right now. So y'all not getting no cash prizes. Plus the new bitches is on the scene.
Okay, and this is the first season like they're actually getting into everybody's kind of like, what do they do for a living? Because before you would just see them show up to the balls and when they're in their houses and shit like that. But now we get to see like What do y'all bitches do for a living
Mm-hmm.
outside of the balls?
Like, pray tell.
Pertel is a what is he? He's one of those people who spray you with perfume.
Yeah, fragrance seller, fragrance
Yeah.
salesperson that sits there and annoys you, wants to spray you with different fragrances. Never knew that. It took 3 seasons to fucking get that out.
Okay, for you to be going around and selling Avon, not Avon, that's makeup, girl. For you to be here selling Calvin Klein and Dior.
Okay, nobody knew nothing about that.
Mm-mm. So that was cute. So we get to get into the backstories of the people and where they're working and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And now, like we said, they're also doing cash prizes. Because before, when they would walk the balls, it was more of just like a everybody's coming to compete against houses, gain notoriety in the queer community. But now they're up in the ante now, and they're like, well, bitch, we got $1,000 for whoever can serve face. We got $500 whoever can do the best sex siren walk or whatever. So now,
Well, I don't think it's that. I think you gotta snag. You gotta get all 10 in all the categories. So you gotta win every category. You just can't win one category. Your house gotta win all categories. Get 10, the perfect score tens, and then you get the money. That's how I think they're doing it.
oh, because I know nowadays you can just walk, you yourself can just walk and get cash
Yeah,
prizes.
you don't have to have a house. I mean, because houses are not that big now. Like, people are all on their own and shady as fuck.
Double
So,
O, double O.
I'm here
She
for
play all
it.
day.
Hey, Shanice, baby.
Oh, girl, did you change your YouTube?
It looked like it.
Hey, Miss Shanice, girl, have you watched Pose Season 3?
Are you caught up?
Please be caught up because we're spoiling shit for y'all.
Okay. And if
We're
y'all don't
spoiling
want to
it
spoil
all.
it, then just put us on mute.
Okay, or y'all can still watch and then go back and watch it later. But we're going to get into it, girls. No, I have a new one for my clay earrings. Oh, come on.
Okay, I've seen those. Those are pretty.
Go ahead, bitch. I'm proud of you.
Support my girl. Follow her Insta.
Oh,
her
snap.
Snapchat.
I got to leave.
Who's that,
See,
Victoria?
Victoria Graves.
Damn. I mean, are y'all gonna actually catch up on it or what? Because most of y'all even ain't even caught up on season 1 and 2.
Okay, girl.
So-
Should we come with a different topic? But I had everything proposed right
Hell
now.
no, we got this.
Okay. And no, I haven't. I'm just coming to say hey because I'm going to watch it tomorrow.
Hey,
Yay!
Shanice.
Let's everybody be caught up on Pose by then.
Hell yeah.
Yay. Okay, also in this new season, because I'm gonna jump back into talking about it. Also in the new season, Lamar from the first season, he started his own little house girl. So now he's no longer one of Alexa's children.
Aaron boys.
Yeah.
And he done got big on himself and think that he's just the shit and he's doing too much for me. He thinks that he's just over everybody and everybody should bow and kiss his feet. Like, I understand that you can vote, but that's really the only other category you got. You don't have face because you're ugly and you look old. You don't have body. You don't have sex siren. You don't have, fish. You don't have any of that. All you can do is vote. But he can vote the
Yeah.
house down. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, he never voted the fucking house
He can
down.
vote the house
Him
down.
and his little.
But he done came with a new set of balls this season, y'all. For real.
What's that?
They done jumped Pray Tell in the brunch queens and the bottom brunch.
Yeah, the bottoms, but they brunch.
They jumped them at the bottom. They brunch because they didn't have their money.
Okay, because like they ended up walking because he had a new house called House of Con. And during the House of Con, baby, they swept the new ballroom floor, baby. They would win all the categories. And it was $1,000 cash prize, girl. And so they was like, all right, well, the people actually didn't have that coin at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to fundraise the coin. And so the girls was like, hey, look, what's going on? Where's my money? Do y'all have it now or later? So they walked into the bunch, girl, and they jumped their ass for their money.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like a lot of motherfuckers was on that type of shit back then, girl. Because back then, people was kind of poor.
I mean, because my thing is, if you gonna promise it, and I'm coming here and putting all this effort in, and I put all this money into my whole house and our
Right, and
categories and
costumes and all
shit,
that.
then yeah, you better have $1,000 for me. Shit, I got plans for that money already. It's already spent. And now you talking about the shit that you was showing was just ones, and you still gotta raise $500 something for me. Like, no, run me my shit or get that ass sweeped.
Okay, because, bitch, I know what I would need my coins.
Period.
I just walked all these categories and, bitch, you ain't got my money till next week, girl.
Mm-mm. The bills is not gonna wait till next week. I'm gonna need it now.
Yeah.
That means go get it out your deposit box, go get it out your bank account, go get out your direct deposit, all that, and run me my coin.
Not gonna get out the direct deposit.
Shit, and then whenever you get paid, you can re-up on your own. But you promised me this money, and that's why we walked.
Okay, boom, just like that. And also, his best friend Cubby, that he was like his kind of like errand boy that was with him when he was running Electra, because Electra is like overall house mother, like she's the queen of the Nile, baby. She's like the best bitch out there
Yeah.
who can run all the categories. And basically, they kind of grew up together. But now Cubby is sick this season. He's no longer like out here able to surf face and do his little dance and shit because he done caught the AIDS, girl.
And he is in the hospital bed. Like,
And looks
can't don't even
bad.
recognize him in this season.
Like, bitch, that like y'all give this with season one. Like, y'all give this for episode one. Y'all got him dying episode one, girl. Like, damn.
And dang is like episode 1 to 2. I think at least 2 to 3 people died within the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, because they still going to funerals and shit. Because, like I said, this is the
Mm-hmm.
height of the HIV and AIDS epidemic,
Yeah, this is
girl.
the year of it.
So this is what everybody's, they're dropping like fucking flies. And I see like how they would, just pick off kind of side characters versus picking off the main characters that since they already did that season two.
Okay. R.I.P. Candy.
R.I.P. Miss Kenzie. She was one of the best ones out there, girl.
But she come back this season, y'all. Like she all jump back in. She come back. Spoiler alert.
But then so I can get to my next topic. But yeah. So they got him passing away and things like that. And basically he tried to be part of
House of Khan.
the House of
He had fell off.
And he fell off because he got sick.
Yeah. He said that he wasn't back to he couldn't do face, he couldn't do anything, really couldn't walk, so they cut his ass off. Basically. And then Lamar never even went to go see him in the hospital, so till it was too late. Spoiler alert, Cubby dies.
Damn. Like you just well, we said this was gonna be spoilers, bitch. So if y'all not gonna watch it, y'all sure will get into it now, bitch.
I mean, but if once you watch the show, you see the condition that he's in. You can see that there's no coming back from his condition. So you'll get to it.
Niggas basically going blind.
Couldn't see shit.
And it was cute though that they brought his mother in because a lot of these people that are in the houses don't have connection to their parents. Although they said Cubby kind of did have a connection to his mom, but he got kicked out when he was younger. Because also you see him episode 3, you see kind of like a little bit of his backstory and how he actually met his house mother and shit like that. Because he was out on the street.
With Angel and Lamar.
Uh-huh.
And then Electra ended up finding him at the P.S.
So did.
I remember.
So he also got to have a nice cute reconnection with his mother, which was so cute because I was like, oh. Because I think the only person that's ever kind of been reconnected with their family was Blanca. Because that was season 1 that she got reconnected with her family because he got a little backstory.
Yeah. And shit, that really wasn't no reconnection. That was terrible compared to what they treated her bogus as fuck. And then her sister finally came through and was like, we love you and all, but we don't accept you, basically. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Oh, and another cute little moment that happened when Cubby was in the hospital and his mother was there. And she was just like, I'm sorry, I missed out on so much of your life and things like this. And Electra had said that there was no, there was no pamphlet, there was no book on how to raise queer children like them back in that day.
Yeah.
Because mind you, this is like the 80s and 90s, so girl, didn't nobody know. Who was Jessie W? Williams?
What's up, girl? Hey,
Hi.
Jessie.
Who's Jessie?
I don't know, but she must know you.
Okay, I guess she do. But hey, Miss Jessie. Oh, I hope it ain't Jessie Buckeye. She's my coworker. Pregnant one. Okay.
Get off.
But yeah, it's like, and that kind of just brought you back to like, yeah, really back then they didn't know how to raise queer children. They didn't know how to, there was no direction. That don't mean you kick your fucking child out.
And disown them, okay, and just feed them to the wolves, knowing what the fuck is going out there and what they have to face if they are kicked out. Like, you already know they're not accepted in society. Why would you put that on them and just kick them out to where they're just now, like I said, fed to the wolves and gotta fend for themselves, especially at such a young age. Because at the end of season 2,
hey, baby,
when Electra ended up bringing in the other 2 kids, them kids was like what, 12 and 13, which I don't appreciate them not showing them in this season. Like, she just took in 2 new kids last season.
Blanca?
Yeah, and now they're not in this new season. I'm confused. But it is what it is. Pose had to skip a few years.
They skipped a lot. So hopefully we get into their story soon. But yeah, I've never actually met somebody who's actually kicked out. Have you? For being gay or anything?
Not kicked out of the house, but shunned by his family for a while.
Oh.
Where everybody cut him off and wouldn't talk to him and stopped inviting him to family functions and all that other stuff. Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Yeah, all that shit happened.
Yeah. Because I know most black folks, they have, like, issues when it comes to, like, queerness and their parents and shit like that. But because I've never met somebody that's actually been kicked out. But, I mean, bitch, I wasn't kicked out. Bitch, I left
Okay.
voluntarily.
Okay.
So, I was not kicked out.
She left before she was kicked out.
There you go. I know when I'm not wanted, so, bitch, I packed my things and some of theirs and left.
Period.
Okay. Oh, also, we get to see.
What's up, Way?
Hey, Way. We get to see a nice love relationship with Blanca. Now, Blanca, she is positive. She's HIV positive. She's a trans woman, and it's like, damn. We all know that bitch back then that she wasn't getting no love.
None.
Because
no play.
Nothing for the first 2 seasons. Well, she met somebody the second season, but then you never heard from him again.
Yeah, it was a guy that she met on vacation at the beach.
That cute little filler episode.
Yep. And he called when they got home, and then that was that. They didn't really do much with that storyline.
Okay, but yeah, she got her a doctor. Is he a doctor?
I think so.
And girl, he fine as hell.
He's from Hollywood. If you guys seen that movie Hollywood on Netflix about the gays in Hollywood and stuff like that, he's the black guy on there.
Oh.
I don't know his name, but
no, not at all. Don't know him at all. But yes, Blanca got her a cute little man. And I'm so glad to see her. She got a cute little love situation going on. Because it's been a while. Didn't nobody really have no love except for Angel the first season.
Yeah.
And
Electra,
but that was just her sugar daddy. That wasn't even her man.
Yeah, Pray Tell had him a man every time somebody fell off. Pray Tell had a new man coming after him. As soon as one of his men died, he had another one.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of Pray Tell's kind of like the MC of all this. Like, he'll go up and call out the balls like, category is so-and-so, so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. He is an alcoholic now. Well, not really now, because he was always kind of like, had issues with drinking.
Yeah. It was after he had figured out that he was positive, he went down the road. Damon also is an alcoholic. I have no idea how that fucking happened. I think they just needed to write him out the show quickly, but now all of a sudden he's an alcoholic, and then I think episode 2. Are we on episode 2 yet?
No.
Okay, we'll talk about that in episode 2.
Okay. Now, is this episode where they start doing drugs? Oh, it's because like this is also the 90s now, girl. So they're now introducing kind of like war on drugs and crack and cocaine. Because back then it's like the height of the crack epidemic too, bitch. So y'all got the HIV and AIDS going on. Y'all got the crack epidemic going on. It's like, oh, bitch, y'all not coming to play with this writing this season. Y'all putting in all the bullshit.
Okay.
So this is like when crack and cocaine was kind of introduced to black and brown people. And of course, you know, when you LGBT back then, girl, you had to find certain ways to self-medicate and get through certain shit. So motherfuckers out there hitting weed and pulling it with a little extra spice, girl.
Shit, especially if you can afford it. They made it cheap back then. That was
an
arm and a leg.
Got a little kick to it.
So I heard.
Y'all got to. This season is triggering me right and left, and I'm developing crushes on the cast. Bitch, everybody in the cast look good. Everybody in the cast look good to me. Except for Lamar.
Yeah. I'm about to say there's somebody that's not so cute. It's Lamar. Lamar is not cute. He looks like an old ass, I don't know, twink. Sorry. And I don't like the character he's become either.
But I'm glad they gave him more character development versus him just being a side character. Kind of like Glee, how Santana and Quinn were. Yeah. Santana and the other girl were. They were just kind of side characters that motherfuckers didn't care about. But now they got some development and got cute. Mm. But that's King and the Queen. Thank you for actually watching Pose. Okay. I think you're the only one girl because there's only 2 people on here. But, yeah.
Okay, and we one of them.
No, we are. Ooh, that's saying.
Don't nobody watch Pose.
They don't. Y'all suck for not watching Pose.
For real.
Okay, so yeah, we got into the cock epidemic and shit like that. So, are we done with season 1? Episode 1?
Yeah, that wraps up episode 1. What was the end of it?
But at the end of episode 1, they just kind of just all got back to the houses and they had to fight. They had to go against the Khan.
Yeah, that's the end of it.
The House of Khan, because House of Khan. Now, bitch, they got some pretty bitches in House of Khan now.
Come to play at all. Every bitch on there is snatched.
Okay, like, where did y'all find the T-girls? Like, because y'all found some good ones, too. Because them bitches, our face is sitting. Bodies is right.
Tight. Titties is up there. Makeup is on
Okay,
point.
like what
Like,
amount y'all got, girl? Cause let me get some. Let me get whatever amount you take, and who's your surgeon? Because
especially back then.
I'd
Like,
like to
what
know.
was shot? Well, that's probably like back alley shots back then.
But back then, a lot of girls had work because they had to get work done and shit like that. It was big on the silicone, the facial injections with silicone and getting their bodies done and getting their titties done and shit like that. Just because the fact that you had to survive like that, girl. If you didn't look the part, you was getting chopped left and right. In reality, bitch, you wasn't booking no jobs. You was at the piers.
Yeah,
You
making
was,
money.
yeah, you had to do all the sexual shit if you wasn't getting through. But I don't understand how like Angel was doing all this sex, and when she could get through, she could get a regular job. But I guess like she only got clocked a few times, but still.
Yeah, she probably didn't want to work a regular job, but they was trying to like make her do some shit that she didn't want to do, or they didn't want to call her by her name, or some petty bullshit like that.
Yeah. Cause I'm sure it's hella hard.
Abundance will.
Read it out.
Can we just acknowledge the House of Abundance will forever be the house, like electric is everything. Yeah, House of Abundance
Yes.
is everything. It's over Evangelista. It's all that. Cause once they got to episode 3, we're gonna wait on that.
Oh, I live for
We're gonna wait
episode
on
3.
that,
See, we're gonna jump
'cause-
ahead, but yes, you see how House of a Bunch was just established. But I also see what I said Electrica. Electra's character, she kind of jumps back and forth between being this motherly angel, but versus being this hardcore bitch and I'm reading everybody. She jumps back, but she's very wishy washy when it comes to her.
Mm, she is, but sometimes they need that extra read to get their ass together. Like, bitch, stop playing with me. And then when it comes down and gets really serious about it, she can exit that out. Sometimes like you.
Tough love.
What?
Yeah, tough love. And then when it comes down to being serious, you can actually not be so mean.
Yeah. Oh, you got something to say?
You gotta get rid of that now.
You ain't got nothing to say, girl. You just want to be there.
You just want to be up in the stuff, bitch. All right, so that wraps up episode 1, bitch. So we're gonna get to episode 2. Episode 2. You want to start with any of them? Go ahead, start with episode 2 for us.
So basically, episode 2, we find out that we already knew that Prey Tale is being an alcoholic. We find out what he does for a living. He's like a little spray person at the mall. He's drinking on the job. He's drinking before funerals. He's coming in drunk, smelling drunk. He's drinking before, like, going out and doing the calls before the balls. He said he don't eat after 8. He drinks liquor. Like, he's just nonstop drinking all the time. And I've seen that coming because from the beginning, Prey Tale's been like a charity sad case. Like, from the first season, I think they opened it with one of Prey Tale's boyfriends dying. He's going through that, and then one of his friends dies, and then he has another man that's going through it. Then he ends up getting it, and then nobody loves him, and then he's just going through. Now this next episode 4, is about him going home and finding his mom and stuff like that. Another tear jerker.
Yeah, that gives all the tear jerkers this season.
Yeah, he's just crying just to be crying during the season.
They're trying to give us all his emotional pain, girl. But I mean, he has the right to feel the way he do. He's always going through. Like, he's always surrounded by death. Because like all his boyfriends are dying. All his people he grew up with are dying and catching the virus. He's now got the virus. His boyfriend now has got the virus.
His friend is his
real close friends are really sick.
One
It's
of
like,
guys
damn.
From, the committee, the ball committee, he's getting really, really sick and dying. So he is going through a lot, and I get it.
So and he had a sad upbringing too. Like, think in season 2, they talked about. I guess he also had like got molested when he was younger too by his stepfather. So like, you get into a lot of the tea, bitch, about why he's like got such a sad ass life.
Yeah.
It's like, well, damn, bitch, we understand now. But girl, you don't gotta drink your pain away. And he's also taking it out on everybody around him. So it's not like you're just drinking for yourself and you're hurting yourself. You're taking it out on other people. You're showing up. You're like shirking your responsibilities. You're being inconsistent. You're not being a good friend. So
you're reading the fuck out of folks.
Yeah.
Which brings us to the intervention that they tried to. Now, if Blanca should have known from the first intervention that she tried to give him, I think season 1 or 2, it was about something else, and they tried to give him an intervention. Didn't go over the well with him then. So they tried again, got somebody to basically teach them to give him notes, write him love letters or something like that, and let him know how they feel.
Right.
And they all just jumped on him at once and started reading these. And if y'all seen that episode, he read them the fuck down.
Yes, yes,
Like,
yes.
the intervention did not go the way they planned at all. I mean, at first he was getting there, but it was the words. It's the way they came about it. It was the way everybody, he felt attacked. It just wasn't, because some of them people didn't need to be there.
But they were all his. They were all his people. Those are all the people he surrounded himself with and loved. Ooh, what did she say? Look like?
Read it.
Okay, because I never got to share these things, and y'all my people. So first episode had me thinking about my cousin who passed from the virus and his partner who was a house founder. Aww. So that was probably like real tearjerker for you. Like, oh bitch,
Yeah,
really tight on your heartstrings. I'm sorry to hear that.
I was doing the same shit in tears watching this episode. There was a lot. All three of these episodes have been just a lot to deal with. So Pray Tell's friend is taking pills, but he's looking more sickly than he, was in the first two episodes. Or the first episode. So he's kind of like a gray, sickly, pale, coughing and walking real slow. So Pray Tell wants to take him to the ball.
But we didn't even get into the what's it called? Or the reads that Pray Tell gave out.
Was that before or after?
Oh, that was after.
I think that was after the ball. But they ended up going to the ball, and Pray Tell, I think they were walking that night. Evangelistus was walking that night. But the guy ended up passing out at the bar. And
remember he did his what's it called too?
Yeah, he did.
Pray Tell did a number.
What was it?
Pray Tell did a lip sync.
Candy's Sweet Refrain.
Yes, he did a cute little lip sync.
Yeah.
Trying to get him in the high spirits because also, hold on, let's back it up real quick because Lulu was supposed to end up doing the lip sync. But because she was on drugs and doing this crack rock shit, she's starting to look bad. She's starting not to be herself. Her skin getting all gray and fucked up too.
And
it's like,
Electra
girl,
had to read the fuck out of her and let her know, bitch, you are not ready at all.
okay, give me a behind the scenes bitch on this.
Work on the costumes. That's all you need to do.
Okay. Work on your costumes, because, girl, you can't be out here looking like a hot, cracked out mess. That's what she said. I even asked my mother if my cousin went blind like Cubby too much, and I heard my cousin was taking his diagnosis like Pray Tell and his friend. Also, I need Andrea to never mess with another Trey dude ever. Loving the light edition in the back. Come on, AM. Yes. But yeah, I've never actually heard of it. Well, back then, I'm pretty sure like the HIV and stuff was a lot harder and harsher on people because you didn't have all the medications we have now. So I'm pretty sure they suffered a lot harder than they do now. Because now you got AZT, but the AZT and shit now is a lot better than what it was back then. Because back then it was even killing the people. Like, because Pray Tell was on it and he tried to get on AZT and it made him even sicker. Like, bitch. Oh, and girl, I ain't never gonna mess with, I can't say I'm never gonna mess with Trade again because I love me a cute piece of Trade every now and again. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to end up like Miss Candy. Now, I'm not going to be turning tricks in hotel rooms.
Okay. We don't do that.
We don't do that.
So where was we at? Because the ball was before the intervention. What was it? Yeah, because they had to win the money from the ball before they had intervention because they already had the money at the intervention.
Yeah.
So they had to walked and all that. So at the ball, like I said, he took his friend. His friend ended up passing out, having a seizure. And they basically kind of played Pray Tell, letting him know, like, let's go in here and win this money for your friend. Let's go in and make this money, blah, blah, blah. So Pray Tell goes in there and does Candy's Sweet Refrain, nails that, and they get 10s across the board, win the money. So
and he also had a comment about, bitch, this is not the time to be out here doing the balls and shit like that. My friend just passed out and da-da-da. But it's like, I also hear from a lot of the community, because I be on Twitter and things. Mm-hmm. But back then, like, a lot of them dealt with grief, dealt with heartache, dealt with all that shit by going to the balls.
Yeah. And
that was their kind of like escape and getaway.
Yeah, letting out their feelings.
Like, you get out there, bitch, you mad, you angry, you going out there and do. And you let all that on the dance floor, bitch. You go out there, you walk your face, bitch, you getting your shit together. Because, like, that's how you have to release some of your anger, some of your frustration, and your sadness was the balls. That's how you worked out your shit.
Yeah. That's what Electra was saying. We handle this by the fucking... we handle it on the fucking floor. We don't fight. We handle it on the battle floor.
Because he knocked Lamar ass out for talking all this shit because Lamar had said something about his friend who had just passed out. Because, he was like, oh, how sad it is to see your own future and what you're going to look like. But at least, you'll have a nice piece of a twink next to you to be by your side, something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, being shady about his diagnosis and like you're looking at what's gonna eventually happen to you because you never have the virus. It's like, bitch, why the fuck would you say that? Your friend just passed away from the virus.
And finally, Lamar got up and cracked, or Praytel got up and
And
cracked
cracked
Lamar.
Lamar ass.
It was
That's
about
all
time
he did.
somebody cracked his ass.
Because he was doing all that talking shit, bitch. Somebody's up to get his ass knocked out.
So yeah, they did end up winning that night, and that's when they had an intervention afterwards, and how we said all that. And he read everybody.
Yeah, because they had to walk all the balls to get the money. Because, bitch, who had money for rehab for Paytel? Nobody.
Mm.
I'm surprised Electra didn't. She's like, bitch, I'm not paying for all this.
Hell no, but I'll help y'all. I'll get us back in tip-top shape, and we'll win the fuck out this ball. But I'm not paying for it.
Hell no. Let's see, Miss Kingdom of a Queen has to say. Trigger warning. The night Pose premiered, I found out one of my favorite YouTubers were killed. Now I'm all paranoid about things I only ever hear about. I hate it. Oh my god, are you talking about the trans girl that died? The YouTuber? I don't know if she's a YouTuber. But I know she like had a domestic violence thing that she used to run back in the day. But I don't know if that's who you're talking about. Because I know it was Diamond Styles talked about her. She ended up getting killed if we're talking about the same person. But some trans girl had, real popular trans girl had ended up getting killed. Because she was like a domestic violence survivor. She had like left a relationship where she was getting abused, left the city and all that shit, and then she took in someone else who was getting abused and like that, let them live with her. And then the guy was abusive to the girl, and he ended up coming home, killing the wife and killing her.
Damn.
I think it's a backstory tomorrow. Like, ain't that some bullshit though?
Honestly, I don't even want Lamar's backstory. I don't even care too much about Lamar to get his backstory. His character's completely changed and twisted for me, and I don't like him. So,
but he's always been shady. He was a house hopper.
I
He didn't
know,
really care.
but
He was
he
always
really didn't have
on
much
the side
to
of
say
things.
though. He was just a house hopper. Him and Cody were just flip floppers. They really had, I mean, besides reading Blanca, but who didn't read Blanca on the show?
Literally everybody's coming from
Everybody
Blanca.
got a piece of Blanca on the show. Like,
They did. I was talking about her stubble, her shaking go.
hell, even Angel got a piece of Blanca. Like,
What?
maybe not talking about her physical features, but like, worry about your own life and stop getting in my business type shit. Everybody got a piece of Blanca.
And Blanca's been too nice. Because Blanca needs to read. I need an episode where Blanca just does a pray tell, just reads everybody that's coming for her. Because Blanca's too soft and kind. And, oh, I'm the pretty, light skinned girl.
But she doesn't give me that she can read. I don't think she can read. Because she's never really, like, backfired and gave a sniper, or, except for to her boyfriend's mom now. She's starting to defend herself, but it still was no Electra Pray Tell.
Yes, Jahara's mission. Yep, she was the best. I'm just not hearing the information you're sharing. I couldn't read the article or anything. Yeah, that's how she ended up getting killed, girl. Sad situation.
That's crazy.
Like, bitch, how the fuck you leave a domestic violence situation? Become an advocate for domestic violence and, helping people out and starting a cute little nonprofit for women and shit like that. To then bring in somebody and get killed by somebody else's man. Now that your own man to get killed by somebody else's man. Oh, girl. And I didn't know her, but I heard about that through Diamond Styles, and I heard about it through Twitter, too.
Yeah, y'all gotta be careful who y'all bring home. I just seen, this is totally unrelated, but I just seen on Snapchat that this man went and shot up his girlfriend's family because he wasn't invited to one of the family functions because the family really didn't fuck with him. So he went and shot up the family and killed everybody at the family. Like,
Wow.
be careful who the fuck y'all bring around y'all family. It's scary right now that you gotta actually do that shit, but it's crazy.
It is. You don't know how many people got emotional issues and, bitch.
We didn't really get a backstory on Blanca, but we got a glimpse into her past and
Y'all, we got a lot of glimpses into Blanca's past.
Yeah.
How she got HIV, how she met Electra.
her mom when she was with her mom when they were little. Yeah.
Yeah, we got more backstory on Blanca than anybody
Not really
else.
how she got kicked out, but I'm pretty sure she got kicked out the same way. Or maybe she left or something like that.
Yeah.
Not sure. Next
Where supposed to
topic.
be at?
You said Poppy sets Angel straight.
Oh, wait, because I'm going to get into the reads real quick, because I'm going to let you know how everybody got read and why they got read. So, when they was giving Paytel's intervention for being an alcoholic, Blanca stands up first. She's like, you're not being yourself. The friend that I used to know, he's not here anymore. You're uncontrollable. You're unreliable. You're unpredictable and things like this. So that's what Blanca's trying to say. Like, girl, you're just not the friend that you were before. Like, I want to talk to you, but yet you're inconsistent. You're not doing the stuff that you used to do at the balls no more. You're just completely just spaced out and in your own world, drinking and being an alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
And so his read for her was, bitch, you're letting everybody in here take their mommy issues out on you, so you need to work that out before you come ever try to come for me. But I'm like, bitch, she's a house mother.
Okay,
She takes
like,
people in. That's
that
what she
don't
wants to
have
do.
mothers. Like, that's the role she signed up for.
Okay,
So,
she signed up for that role.
I mean, it sounds like a mean read, but bitch, that's exactly who I am. You didn't really read me. You just told me who I was.
Okay, like, bitch, yes, we all got mommy issues up in here, bitch. But still.
Bitch, because you one of the main niggas that got mommy issues.
Okay.
Your mama don't even accept you, so quit playing, you 50-year-old.
Okay, and then next person that stood up and tried to, help was Ricky, which is his young boyfriend. He was like, basically, if you don't quit your drinking, bitch, I'm gonna leave you.
I'm out this
You're
bitch.
doing too much. And so, what did he say?
To Ricky?
Yeah.
Shit.
I think he just went off about, you're gonna try to set an ultimatum on the relationship between us. So he didn't really read Ricky. He just basically,
Yeah, he was
well, he
mad
said
that
something to make him leave. I forget what he said, but he said something to Ricky.
Did he say something about Damon?
Oh yes, something about him going and fucking his ex or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, you probably been waiting to get up and get hot back with your ex and shit like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah, basically he tried to play the old card, how he was old and he wasn't a twink and Ricky wanted a twink and all this other shit.
oh yeah, about how you're too old to be a twink and then too young for something. Basically, you just read about his age and basically you're not where you thought you was gonna be,
Yeah.
and nobody wants no washed up this. And I was like, damn, bitch,
Yeah.
like,
And that's when Ricky
it's
left out the
stinging,
room.
bitch.
Yeah.
like, oh girl.
And
Is this
then
on
who was next?
Oh,
He called Angel a crackhead.
oh yes, his Angel tried to say up and say something. He's like, if I wanted advice from a crackhead, I go out on the street and I get one. She's like, bitch, I ain't no crackhead.
And
But
sat down and shut the fuck up though.
okay, she's like, bitch.
Lulu didn't say not a goddamn thing. Lulu, she sat there quiet because she knew she didn't want her addiction to be put out there.
Hell
so
no.
she said, no, I'm not even going for it. The mother Electra stood up and basically told Craytail how pathetic his life had come out and how he didn't think he's not where he thinks he should have been and all this other shit. What else was it? What was the main one?
Yeah, that's basically what she said to him. Was like, bitch, we understand why you have this sad ass miserable life because you're not who you thought you were gonna be and you're just so sad and miserable. But we understand, we get you why you're just this pathetic man.
Yeah.
And like, it was.
And he called her a narcissist.
Yeah, some self-identified narcissist who, I don't know, who's old and aging and has dusty furs.
Yeah, he called her a granny.
Because I mean, she is one of the older women in the community. But
The
yeah.
bitch is still beaten, can still.
Okay. A narcissist who glows, bitch. Because Rachel didn't have shit to say nobody. Because I mean, bitch, you're over here turning gray from probably got liver cancer too, bitch. With all your drinking that you're doing because you're not taking care of yourself. And bitch, I may be a narcissist girl, but I'm a narcissist with great skin
Yeah.
and good furs.
I don't know what he said to Ricky, but he made Ricky, not Ricky, but
Poppy.
He made
Oh,
Poppy about
he's-
come across the table because he was talking about his little crackhead girlfriend.
Yeah, riding the coattails of your cracked out girlfriend.
Yeah, basically telling about Rick. Poppy? He didn't have a real career. He was riding the coattails of Angel.
Because Angel was like the supermodel.
model,
He was
yeah.
helping her get business and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So he called him out for,
But really, without Poppy, Angel and the rest of the girls wouldn't have no business. So he is the business. What are you talking about?
yeah.
He has his own business, and you're a perfume sprayer.
Oh, okay, bitch. Because I'm working in the office where you're working in the mall, girl.
Okay, first floor.
Not gonna play. Not gonna play. Hold on real quick. Go to because there was a comment that Miss Kingdom McQueen had made, but I couldn't really see it. I was trying to pull it up on this phone, but it wouldn't let me. But yeah, he basically just read everybody. He was like, before you ever try to come for me, make sure all your shit's in check. Because, I mean, shit, make sure your shit is in check before you come for anybody,
And
honestly.
I can totally relate to that. Like, don't come for me until you know that all your
He said
ducks
before you
is
try to take
in
mine,
a
too.
row.
Okay.
Like,
Before you ever try to take my... Yes.
yeah, and then he walked out. Blanca tried to follow him. He told Blanca, you know what kind of headspace I'm in and what's going on with me, and don't come for me. You're not a nurse. Go get your other shit figured out and stop buttoning my life. Figure out what you're going to do with your life.
Yes, but he shouldn't have
Basically.
said all that because I mean they were just trying to help him. They're just trying to help their friend out because they say that he's not the person that he used to be. And like, how else do you approach somebody? Like, yes, we're approaching you and how you should grieve. I mean, calling you out about the shit that you're doing because you're taking out on your friends and your family. You're not doing your job right. You're drinking on the job. It's like somebody's gonna call you out. Yet they're not offering any solutions though. Like you're saying all this to me.
They
Okay,
said rehab.
true.
Hell, we paying for rehab. That's the solution. Because at this point, it's gone too far. Like, it's time for you to go to rehab. Kingdom Queen said, I totally forgot about Blanca and her mother passing episode. Yeah, where she seen and met her, not met her family, but went back and seen her family and got choked up in the kitchen.
By her brother, because I wish a motherfucker would.
Okay?
You gonna try to choke me at daddy funeral.
Don't tempt me.
Bitch,
Don't stay away
Live
from
in
the
the
wine
white-
bottles, okay?
okay.
Have a good evening. I think Pertel's gonna stay down south on next episode. Yeah. And that's how his story is wrapped up. You think he's not gonna come back? You think he's? I don't think he's gonna stay down south. Purcell, he's too much of a queen to be able to stay down south. I think he'll come back.
Yeah, but I hope he gets all his shit figured out.
But mostly because he has a boo thing to connect with. True that. I did see that.
Oh, he found him an old piece of trade that he used to mess with.
Mm-hmm. That's who that man he was holding hands with or hugged up on or whatever.
We all got an old faithful, bitch.
Okay.
That shit. Your hometown boo girl.
Oh.
Well, no, I don't.
You put Blanca meets the parents.
Oh, yes, y'all. So, Blanca has finally able to meet her boyfriend's parents. Her boyfriend wants to introduce his parents to his new girlfriend. His new positive trans girlfriend. And she's nervous about it because in this episode, you see that she's kind of lost her confidence once she starts to meet the parents. She's like, you know, she's usually very positive. She's very, very assured of herself. And now, like, she's never been in this position before because this is her first boyfriend. This is the first time she's ever had a man.
Yeah.
She has a man.
Finally. Okay, it's like Joan, for real. After 2 seasons, this bitch finally has a man that loves her. He's down for it.
He is, and he's so good to her. Like, he's just like, bitch, I mean, I didn't, when you told me you were a positive girl, did I care? No.
So
I
far.
love you. I want to be with you and all this other shit. Me and Mom are watching it now. Hey, Mom. Hey,
Yeah,
girl.
get into it. It's really,
Hey,
really
Miss Ray.
good.
We're talking about Pose. Y'all have probably never seen Pose, but, you know, we're just talking about Pose at the moment. But, yeah, so she meets the parents, and she's very nice about the parents because the parents are kind of, well, the mom is shady. The mom was kind of giving very much, you're not good enough for my son, because they're like the Huxtables, bitch. They come
They're
for money.
bougie as hell. No spoilers.
Bougie,
Well, girl, if you don't want no spoilers, you might want to jump up off of here because that's all we doing on this episode is spoiling. Go on, jump up off. Or
Oh, she never watched Pose.
I know, but they said that she said her mama watching it now. No spoilers.
Oh, y'all watching Pose now, or y'all watching Us now?
I think Pose.
How are they watching Pose if they're watching me?
Y'all even talking
Girl,
about
I
this?
don't know. I think
Well, girl, you didn't even watch the first or second season, girl. You got time to catch up.
both. Yeah, okay.
We're not gonna remember any of this, girl, by the time you finish with season 1 and 2. There's gonna be so much traumatic shit that happens. You ain't
Okay.
gonna remember what we said, girl.
You ain't gonna remember, so.
Not a
keep it
damn
on, keep
thing.
it on. But yeah, the parents are so much bougie, and you can already tell the mom's skeptical and looking down her nose at Blanca. The dad, he really doesn't give a. I mean, he's probably just naive to the whole thing and doesn't really know what's going on. Because Blanca, she is giving fish, she just ain't got titties.
Yeah.
But-
I met a lot of fly chats at home.
I
so.
have too. I do too. I remember the traumas. Yeah, it's a lot of trauma. Keep going. It's gonna get worse. But really, the man, they
It's
ended up
gonna
going
get
to a
worse.
set after the first dinner. It was like really left off, and Blanca was upset because basically his mama, the boy's mom, read Blanca, and the boy didn't stand up for Blanca. So they go to a second dinner. Blanca gets on him about that. Go to a second dinner, and the boy actually stands up this time. Blanca gives a little reads here and there, but he ended up telling her like basically, if you're not with this woman I love. If not, then basically I'm gonna cut you off. So he ended up standing up for her. And once Blanca actually came out, the mother was like, I knew it. I knew what was going on. I blah, blah, blah. I had this whole road set out for you, son. And boo da boo da boo. And she got really disappointed. Her face cracked at that table, really.
Okay.
Watch the episode because the whole crack.
Because it's not every day that, you know, your son brings home a transsexual.
Yeah. Yeah. But shit.
Like, girl,
Well,
wait, you what? You what? Oh, also, you kind of get into the backstory of how they even met. It was kind of cute.
At the hospital.
They met at the hospital and they started freaking and deaking.
And then fell in love.
Oh, okay. Maybe if I would have stayed at the hospital, I would have found me a
You could
man.
have got you a doctor.
I probably got me a doctor.
Yeah, you've been good. You've been good.
Well, speaking of meeting the parents, how did you like? Were you nervous when you know you were meeting the parents? Because Kaylin has been in multiple situation relationships. So, is this your first? Was that your first instance of meeting someone's parents? As far as being in a relationship?
Parents love me. I always be parents, so no.
So, what, you wasn't nervous?
No, because it really, when we went to meet the parents in my last relationship, I thought he had already told her about me, and he didn't. So I thought she already knew. So when she met me, she was really, really nice, and we was talking. I hugged her and everything, and then after that, he was like, "My mom thinks you're really, really nice and a little too friendly." I said, "Why?" She was like, he was like, I haven't told her about us." I was like, "Oh, well, shit. I thought she knew who I was. I'm giving the girl hugs and things, like, but no, I wasn't nervous. Parents love me."
Oh, shit. Okay, so you was just like, all right, well, bitch, they gonna get into me. Whether
Yeah,
they like
whether
it
you
or
like
not.
it or not, shit. I ain't here for you, no way.
Ooh. See, I think I'd be nervous about meeting somebody's parents. I don't know. Because I was going to meet, my ex's parents when he was going to fly me out to California, girl. But I said, no, I don't feel like meeting no parents. I don't know. I probably just be too nervous.
I mean, because here's the thing.
Especially if they don't know my tea. So I'm like, bitch, should I tell them my tea before? Or should
Bitch,
I just
yes.
why should I tell them my tea? Like, girl, it ain't none of your business.
The parents
Especially
or
my first
the
meet.
parents or the man?
The parents.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, bitch, don't be going to me no white parents. You ain't talking no tea. But my thing is, I feel like when someone takes you to meet the parents, they already know how their parents are. They know how the parents are going to act. And they know what to expect. So they already like you or love you or whatever, regardless. So they just know that you're going to have to go through some bullshit. They just basically put you to a test to see if you can handle it. And I handle myself well around parents. Shit.
Yes. Now, will you introduce your significant other to your parents? How did that go? Was you more nervous about that? Because this is like the first people that you introduce your mom to, as far as being in a relationship.
No, because regardless of who I'm introducing them to, they still act the same way. They still talk the same way. They still gonna say, hey. They're not gonna judge you. They're not gonna be mean to you. Like, they're still, my dad and my mom, they're still gonna, they might not know who you are at that moment, but they're not gonna treat you no different. No, they're not gonna be snooty and snobby and make side comments. I don't know if they know or not. I'll read them.
So you don't give like your parents like any, like, hey, this is somebody that I'm interested in, or not? You just like,
No.
hey, this is my friend.
Yeah, we just pop up. Shit. And if it goes any further, I mean, we're probably in a relationship, but I'm a don't ask, don't tell type of person. It's not your business. And I feel like if I whatever I tell you, that's all you need to know for right now. We're friends. That's all you need to know. Until this shit goes further, I got a ring, and that's when you needs to know like extra shit. But until then, to you, we're just friends. Because the shit break up, I don't need you coming to me with questions like, oh, what happened to so and so? I thought y'all was. That was just my friend, and I told you that.
Okay,
let's
don't
leave
get
it
you
there.
busy.
Okay. King McQueen said, I literally held my breath watching Pose. Like I don't trust the writing they wish to make us. I refuse.
Girl, because they want to tug at your heartstrings. They want you to be emotional, girl.
Yeah, but they're really showing you the shit that you went through in that time and age. Like,
they really did. Like, they just gone through so much. More traumatized, but still, like, those are people's lives.
It is more traumatized. Like, all these people getting thrown out these houses constantly is killing me. King McQueen also said, if I don't meet someone's people in my next situation, it's not a situation. I'm done with the play of infatuation and nothing more.
Girl. Okay, because I got about 2 to 3. I'm gonna leave it at 3. I got about 3 more talking stages left in me, girl.
3?
I got 3, and I'm counting them down. After that, girl, I'm hanging it up. I don't know what to tell y'all hoes, but a bitch is tired. I'm only gonna say, but at least for here, for Indiana, girl. Because when I move, I don't know where I'm gonna move to. I either want to go to Houston or a bitch might be out somewhere in Cali to keep it cute with Hubert. Okay, she's want to catch something, take him out face.
Okay.
But like, I just can't. I'm tired. I don't want to hear what's your favorite color 5 more times. I don't care.
Child.
I don't care. Bitch, are we making it somewhere or not, bitch? Are we going out for drinks? Are we getting dinner? What's going on, girl?
Honestly,
I'm
now
tired of texting.
at
Don't
this time,
FaceTime me.
at this age, we shouldn't have to be sit there and ask like, okay, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite? Like that's some high school shit. Like that shit should just come out with you just getting to
Bitch,
know
how's your
somebody.
credit?
Okay.
What's that credit looking
What's
like,
that
baby?
background?
Is your license valid?
Okay. What kind of job you got?
Your car rented or you got that? Is that all you?
Okay. You rent a house, you own a house.
You live by yourself or you got roommates? Do you host or don't you?
Oh, okay. All right. So
I mean, shit, you got a good relationship with your parents or your parents, like you got a relationship with your mama. You got any unresolved trauma that you ain't dealt with? Because I don't got time for that. I know a good therapist. I'll send you to him, Charles Martinez, girl. You can work on all that stuff.
Like June. I want to get married. I want to do this. I want to have kids. I want to have a dog. I want to pick fence. I want to do all this. Credit score got to be up here. You got to have this. No kids. No like.
I'm just saying, like I want to get to deep rooted issues, deep stuff. Like I don't want surface level shit. Like, girl, okay, I already told you in my profile on Tinder, I like Long Island's long walks at ATM, and I love dogs. That's
long walks to the ATM.
You sure do. Fifth Third to be exact.
Okay.
Okay, and Thornton's because they got it all. Free ATM. Okay. ATM. ATM. What? Push that button. Again. Okay, that was rerun.
And I think the end of that episode was the breakup. Pray Tell and Ricky breakup.
They did break up. Pray Tell and Ricky did end up breaking up, and it was so sad because like Pray Tell, well, Ricky, and then I don't know. Ricky left him, but Pray Tell was like begging him to stay. But Ricky was like, "Girl, no, you're too emotionally manipulative. Like you're not trying to get better. You don't care to get better. And I'm not gonna sit here like my parents did and stay in a relationship just because I'm too fucking scared to leave. I'm not doing that." I was like, "Ooh."
So Pray Tell basically raised him and said that you're nothing. You have no talent. You're talentless. Nobody wants you. You're worthless. You ain't got a real job. You like basically read the fuck out of him, and then begged him to stay right after.
Okay, because Ricky probably knew that, he's only saying these things because he's hurt. Like, he knows he probably doesn't mean this, but that doesn't make it hurt any less.
Shit. Pray Tell me everything that he said because he was drunk. Meant everything that he said and read Ricky. And then basically, Pray Tell pulled on his heartstrings talking about, you gonna leave me like everybody else? Everybody always leaves me.
Now it's got me too.
Boo, boo, boo.
Ricky's
like,
I would house him. Okay. I would house him in his cooch. Oh, sorry, too much? Too dirty.
But yeah, Ricky basically told him at the end of the day, I'm still leaving you. I can't do this no more. This is toxic and we're better off alone. And ended up leaving him anyway. And another face crack. Completely from Pray Tell. He's like, well, get out then. Yelled at him, all this other shit. Got upset.
It was just a lot, girl.
It was. But I will say this, Pray Tell. Baby, I'm going to need some tears.
Yeah, because Pray Tell was giving face, but he wasn't giving
waterworks. Like, there was nothing coming out at all. And there was a lot of close-ups and a lot of long, drawn-out scenes of you supposed to be crying and bitch.
Same with Blanca, too. Blanca hasn't given me a cry either. She hasn't given me a cry. I need y'all to work on the crying. If y'all gonna have emotional scenes, y'all gonna have to shed a tear too.
Yeah, at the drop of a hat. Get it together.
Like all the traumatic shit going on, you can't dig deep into your character and pull out one tear. Like, girl, your man just left you. Your friend just read you for being an alcoholic. Bitch, and you can't muster up one tear.
Dig deep. Think of something traumatizing your life.
Dig a little deep.
Shit, have somebody kick you in the balls. Something.
Just like we had to do.
And I think that wrapped up in our episode 2.
That did. That was episode 1 and 2, y'all. I don't know. Did you want to go to episode 3 or no?
I'm gonna let y'all watch it first.
Yeah, we're gonna let y'all catch up on the first 2
episodes. To watch it, but I'm gonna give not a spoiler, but I'm gonna give y'all a heads up. Episode 3, you get to see his first walk.
Oh,
it
yes.
is legendary.
It was
I'm
so
tell
good.
y'all that from fits to costumes to walks to makeup
the entrances,
to hair.
it was just like, oh, they did that.
It was everything.
It was in that
so I'm gonna let y'all catch up and get on there, and then we'll probably give y'all the review of episode 3 and 4 next live.
Yeah.
I hate that Pray Tell turning on Ricky somewhere proves people suspicious about the relationship.
People suspicious about the relationship.
Well, I feel like now, because it's been so many years from last season and now it's 1994, like it's been, 7 years now? And they've been together for these last 7 years. Like, I didn't really like them together in the beginning, but...
Well, I think it was 2007, because I think it ended in 1989. So it's been like 3 or 4.
Really?
They can end it in 1989.
Okay, okay. Well, regardless, I mean, I really didn't like them together to begin with, but after them being together for the 4 or 5 years, I don't think anybody had any more suspicions about their relationship.
Yeah.
I think everybody felt they was pretty, and they, I mean, really looked like they did love each other. But I feel like within those, 3, 4, 5 years, Pray Tell was getting more drunk, and
Yeah.
it was
More
just stepping,
trauma.
yeah, more stepping stones, and he just got fed up with it after all that. Like, you've been this way, and you keep doing it. You're not getting no help, and then no, and I think at the end of, was it episode 2 or 3, Pray Tell ended up going. They dropped him off at
Yeah.
rehab.
At the end of episode 2, he did end up going to rehab.
Yeah, he ended up taking the money, and Blanca dropped him off at rehab at the end of episode 2.
As he should.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but by the way, also the music, because the music is given 90s, because they're putting all the 90s for the soundtracks.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, they've been playing In Vogue, Mariah Carey, Tony Braxton. I'm like, oh, y'all giving it to us this season, bitch. Y'all are coming with a soundtrack.
Yeah. Also, episode 3 is Electra's backstory. You get to see a lot more of her backstory. Then episode 4 is Pray Tell's backstory. So I'm thinking that's why he really wasn't in episode 3. Because he's supposed to be at rehab.
Yeah, he's supposed to be at rehab, so that's why we didn't get into episode 3.
So then it's probably going to be like, what, a few months later, once they come to episode 4, he's out of rehab and he needs to go see and talk to his mother for healing.
Well, probably is going to
I can see where this is going.
I do too.
A lot of drama and trauma coming our way.
Hell yeah. Well, we're done with our hoes review for episode 1 and 2. Is there anything y'all hoes want to talk about? This is the free range, y'all, for this next 10, 20 minutes, girl. So bring on your questions and your topics that you want to hear about, because we'll review them.
The music proves the 90s is a superior decade when it comes to music and feel.
It does.
Yeah.
It
Their
does.
soundtracks is off the chain on here, on this one. And their outfits is on point. They wig, their hairstyles.
Yes, these little 90s hairstyles.
Everything is really on point. They did it.
Then I gave the bitches some box braids. I'm like, okay, come on, braids. In the House of Con, they gave them bitches some box braids.
Yeah. Episode, I ain't gonna say.
And Lulu's little cute little pink hat was cute. Her little jacket with her little hat, that was cute.
Which one?
When she was at the table, Lulu, she had that little cap on and that little bomber jacket.
That was
a cute little outfit.
It was. Now, what was it, Tony Braxton look?
Yeah, that Tony Braxton wig wasn't it.
Was not it.
They were so wrong.
Random question. Would y'all ever be on the Netflix show The Circle?
Do it.
Yes.
I wanted to do it.
She needs to be. I told her she needs to be on there and get on there, but
It would be fun.
I feel like they should have a sibling circle next time, and you can bring somebody with you, and
That'd
y'all
be
have
cool.
to create. Yeah, I would be on The Circle. I feel like we win that 100.
I love 80s and 90s music. Same. I don't know too much 80s, but like I said, 90s is where I thrive.
Yeah.
9 is where I thrive. From all the artists and shit like that. Because music was just love back then, bitch.
Yo, Lulu is tearing me up. Like, they really trying to ruin her. They are.
are.
Oh, talk about Damon. How Damon all of a sudden just became an alcoholic. Like, out of nowhere, this nigga is thriving, through the dance career, doing his own thing, touring and traveling. Now all of a sudden he has to go live back home with his cousins. Didn't even get to see the scene where he got left. They just talked about him getting drunk at the bar. Next episode, this nigga's gone to live with cousins because he slipped.
And I like, they need to get the backstory, like, what made you slip? What made him
Right.
become alcoholic? Like, now all of a sudden, 4 years later, everybody's drinking, everybody doing crack.
Okay? And I
Like,
mean,
what
I
happened,
understand
bitch?
maybe entertainment industry, he wasn't getting, booked or maybe, but like, give us that. Don't just jump from one, he's doing
He
great.
and the man get booked like me.
Now he's
Ain't
doing
nothing
bad.
who holds pussy good like me.
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay, sorry. No, Nicki Minaj. She back. Miss Nicki's coming back.
But yeah, they're trying to ruin Lulu as well.
They are, and I wish they would give her some backstory, because I want to know Lulu's backstory. Like, girl.
Especially if they're gonna ruin her like this and just make her a crackhead. At least give me her backstory into her prime and then into her downfall. Like, y'all just can't do that to Lulu. That's very petty.
Okay, in the Shake and Go, Tamar Braxton wig. I mean, Tony Braxton wig, girl. She probably took it from Blanca.
It did look like the same one she was wearing the first walk.
Look at she.
That wig was not.
Because them little cute Shake and Go 27-piece wigs got me. Like, girl.
Come on, 20 pieces.
But they shouldn't do short hair on Lulu no more. They should not do
I think
short
it would
hair
have
on
been
Lulu no
fine.
more.
First 2 seasons, but Lulu has put on some pounds, and it don't look bad on her. But That short wig did not frame her face well at all.
Bitch, what's it called? Sorry, never mind. It was bitch. Alexa called her out. She's like, I've only lost 7 pounds, or she's only gained 7 pounds, or something like that. She's like, anybody can see that chunkarella.
Damn. And there wasn't no 7 pounds.
Oh.
She gained a good freshman 15, child.
Girl, that quarantine weight, girl.
That's what it was. I
Quarantine weight.
understand.
But I understand, girl. I put on some quarantine pounds. I did. I know I did, bitch. I'm trying to get it back and loosen, but girl, quarantine weight is like, girl, we still on the whole panorama. We still had a Panic in the Disco, girl.
Yeah, because I don't even know if he's coming back. Like, is he going to come back for the last episode or a few more episodes? Like, nobody talks to him anymore. Nobody like, oh, I heard from Damon. He's doing fine. Like, they just written him
I wonder
out.
if there's a reason, like, maybe he got COVID during the time or something. Like, I don't know. Like, bitch, what's going on? Like, you can't just say he relapsed and then he's just no longer here.
Right.
But we didn't even know that he was an alcoholic before.
He just relapsed and he just out the show. Yeah, they do need to give us a little wrap up storyline, but hopefully they bring him back. Shit, they bring back. Let me not spoil it.
They know it's in throwback picture. What's it called?
It's in the third season.
I thought it was in the second episode.
Or third episode.
Are you sure?
Yeah, third episode's Electra's episode.
No, it was the second episode.
It was the third episode. It's Electra's episode. They bring her back.
They didn't do no
And
flashback in the second episode?
You know.
Huh. I guess not.
Third episode was when they bring the girl back.
Whatever. Also, bitch, because I could really get into, since they canceled Pose, y'all can do a cute little reboot and give us a prequel with the House of Abundance. I would be here for it. And just give a prequel with the House of Abundance with Electra and Lulu, Miss Candy, Early Blanca, and
Cubby and
Lamar. But then I don't know, because I also want Blanca to look good.
I mean,
And she doesn't, these are her early years, and she's not going to look good.
But it would have to be everybody, because if they're going to do the bars, Pray Tell's going to have to be in there. They're going to have the whole ballroom scene.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, it's already based around the House of Abundance. Well, I mean, I guess it's Evangelista now, but I see what you're saying. I would love that. Me too.
That'd be cute, y'all.
Me too.
Hopefully somebody pick something up.
For real.
But y'all need the budget for it. Don't give us no watered down budget of Pose, bitch.
Don't put it on Zeus. Do not put it on Zeus.
Bitch, they put it on Zeus. We might get some more sex scenes and fights.
Okay? Some little nudity.
I thought Blanca looked good in a short wig. Bitch, you a lie to hell.
No, because on the third episode, when she came out as a character, she came out as that short wig was smacking. That was it. She looked real good with that short wig. She gave me more Toni Braxton than Lulu.
She's a real good person under that unfortunate wig.
Unfortunate. They kept calling that bitch wig unfortunate.
That was not a cute wig. And I'm like, girl, out of all the wigs you could have grabbed or stole from your mama or picked up on the street, that's the one you chose to go with. You chose the shortest wig.
Maybe she wasn't
Or
trying
no,
to...
maybe that's supposed to be her hair. No, because I
It
said
was
the
a
wig.
wig. Maybe she wasn't trying to draw too much attention to herself. Like, a nice little short shake and go is fine for her.
It wasn't. I'm glad she got her curls.
Yeah, her wig in
curls.
this season is it. What's the name is not Angel's wig. So, little wrap up. Blanca is becoming a nurse. Pray Tell is a
And
drunk.
got a man.
Yep, and got a man. Pray Tell is a drunk and in rehab and lost his man. Electra. What is
She's just doing bad. She's more
She's
loving
just-
this episode.
She's thriving. She has her own business, I believe.
Yeah, she has her own business.
I think this is when she's called sex phone operators.
She has a sex phone operator business.
Yes. Lulu is a crackhead.
Yeah, she on that crack rock.
Mm-hmm. Poppy is, I think, thriving in the business that he's
He
in.
is. He's getting the girls booked. Trying to
Yeah.
get Angel booked again.
Angel is a sad hot mess because she feels like she's washed up and doing crack. Poppy had to set her straight and let her know, like, bitch, you can let Lulu can do this, but
Okay.
you're my money, so you better cut
You're
that
my
shit
money,
out.
you're my woman.
Yeah, that too.
Regardless, you're my
bad.
woman, bitch.
Yeah,
And if
cut
you
that
want to
shit
thrive
out.
in this business, you can thrive later on. Because he said, like, bitch, motherfuckers come and go in the industry. You might have some good
Mhm.
years, you might have some bad years. But, bitch, nobody's ever going to want to work for you if you cracked
If you
out.
cracked out. And then I think that in this episode 2, she ended up getting booked for something. So she just got to wait it out, and she was being too, needy. Damon is, I guess, an
Alcoholic
alcoholic
and
and gone with his cousins. Ricky has left Pray Tell, and he really still don't have a backline story. Like, now he's living with Electra.
Yeah.
Electra, episode 2, was that? No, it's episode 3. I'm going to let y'all figure out episode 3 about the trunk. Cubby's dead.
Oh,
Lamar's a bitch.
And he has a new house.
And he has a new house.
That's a post wrap up, girl.
Basically.
That's where everybody's at now in the 90s.
Quick and sweet.
Quick and sweet like me.
Did we forget anybody? Oh, and Candy's still dead.
Yeah, she's still gone.
We love her, but she's still dead.
And they got some new sickening bitches out here.
They do. The House of Con got some sickening ass girls on there, so.
Okay. So, yeah, anything else y'all want to talk about? Because I'm at least get it to the 80 mark. Yeah, a cute little 10 minutes. I'll give it a cute little 10 minutes. If y'all have anything else to say, let us know. Still remember to check out our Sipping with Siblings. I'm going to put the link in the description once I get off of here. I still need to edit it and put it together. So, yeah, I'm still going to put it in here.
What, the link?
Yeah, the link to the newest episode. I hope y'all watch it.
Well, how's that a link to the new episode if you ain't edited and put it out yet?
Because once I do, I'll put it in the link.
I thought you meant.
Because this is going to upload once what's it called, done anyway.
True that.
So, yes, any more tea for you? Any more tea you want dish on, bitch?
Mm-hmm.
Still got 5 people here.
Girl, I just wrapped up the pose. I just wrapped it up for you. I don't know why you
Okay,
give
is
it another
anybody
10
else
minutes. I just wrapped the whole thing
You
up.
did wrap it up.
I sure did.
So there's anything else going on? Oh, that's kind of cute. That's a cute picture.
Well, good and short with it.
Out spoilers, if someone has a grave and their body is not in the casket but is found, would it make sense to try to put it in their casket?
Girl, what? Without spoilers, if someone has a grave. Oh, so you talking about, yeah, that's the third, wait, you might have seen the third episode. So basically you might be talking about
Yes,
Electra and the body and that he has a grave.
You just spoiled it.
Just asking, I feel like she's talking about probably for everybody else without spoilers. Someone has a grave and they.
No, I mean if somebody has a grave, girl, I'm not gonna go over there and dig up their grave.
You have to dig it up.
I'd rather just dispose of the body.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather dispose of the body because they said the the grave is somewhere else.
It's in a whole other state, I believe.
Yeah, it's in another state, so shit.
Yeah, anybody doing all that, especially driving across states with it.
Hell no. Dump that shit in the river and go.
Yeah.
Feel free to share any news, good news about y'all.
Good news, my birthday's coming up. I probably said this in the beginning, but my birthday tomorrow.
It's not tomorrow.
Guess what? My birthday tomorrow. Y'all ever seen that video?
No.
I don't know what you do, but my birthday tomorrow. My birthday's next month.
He's so irritated.
On the 8th, and I'm supposed to be going. Well, I am going to Miami with or without any of these hoes. So I'll be on the beach somewhere in Miami. That's good news for me.
I'm looking for a new job, girls. I'm trying to get this money up so I can save to get these titties done. And y'all can donate. I will make a GoFundMe or I'll put my cash app. So y'all can donate to the girls, get it done. Okay? Because y'all want me to be new and improved. Y'all want a bitch to look good, right? Help me look good. No, pause. Help me look better because I already look good. Help me look better.
Say that. So yeah, King McQueen, she's already seen episode 3. Sorry, yeah, okay. I was trying not to spoil it, but you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, ain't nobody digging that up and doing all that drunk cross states for that.
So y'all, I want y'all to watch Pose. I need whoever's on here, y'all need to get to episode 3 and watch it. Because we might talk about it next week, bitch.
Jerome, get on Netflix and binge watch it.
You have a week to get your shit together, people. You have a week to catch up on Pose season 1, season 2. There's only 8 episodes?
Yeah.
Between each season.
Binge watch it.
Binge watch and come back for episode 3 that we're gonna talk about. We're talking about 3 and 4.
Yeah, then get you a free subscription for 7 days.
Hulu Live,
and binge watch them first 3-4 episodes so y'all know what we've been talking about, and then cancel it before that 7th day because they're gonna charge you $64.99.
We're trying to help you out. We're thinking about you.
Okay, and if you need to, get somebody else to do it so you can finish off. That's what we're doing, but. Each his own.
You gotta pay the assistant, bitch.
I'm done with school now, so I can knock it out. Yes.
Hey,
yes.
Congrats.
Are you graduated, or are you you're just done with it? You got another year. What year are you, Jerome?
What year are you? And how old are you, Jerome? I always wondered.
I thought this was his first time on here.
No.
I can't get Hulu Live. Why not?
Why the hell not?
It's just for a 7-day free trial.
It's a free trial, like he said.
I don't know why she keep repeating me. Done with the semester. What year are you?
All right, it's never too late to go back to school.
Hell yeah.
Is this your bachelor's, master's, PhD,
Doctorate.
doctorate? Well, you got some money.
Okay, what's your major?
Let's get into you, John. What's your tea?
We're not going to read him on this live chat. Because I already have a package with Hulu. But you can change the package. You can like go and change it for the free days. You gotta go and edit it and go into the settings and basically try the the live for the next 7 days, and they'll give it to you for free for the next 7 days. And then you just cancel that live subscription. You don't gotta cancel your whole Hulu subscription. Look into it. Google it.
Yeah, because I already have a regular subscription when it comes to Hulu, but I don't have the live. But thing is, I have a regular because I got Spotify, and Spotify Premium pays for Hulu, so I got that. But I just want to make a whole nother account with Hulu Live. I just made a whole nother account with a new email address that I already had before. I'm just gonna cancel it and never use it again.
Okay, second year, so you're a sophomore. Keep going. What's your major?
Back to school.
Shit, where are you from? Like, what school you go to? I'm confused.
Oh, you nosy?
Sorry.
Open as hell. You done got security questions and whatnot.
Sorry.
You know. What was your
What's
elementary
your
school
social
kid?
skate?
Okay. What was your type of first car?
I just want to know what school you go to. What second year school you at?
Well, first, Drum, you need to watch the first 2 seasons. You said you didn't watch it at all. So you need to watch the first 2 seasons on
Netflix.
Netflix.
He said he got to catch up.
Okay, well, catch up. Leave here and catch up.
Okay.
That is your identifier. I'm not identifier. That is your what is it called?
Homework.
That is your job. That's your homework, baby. That's your homework for this weekend is to catch up on Pose.
South Suburban. Okay.
Oh, you got a Suburban.
Suburban. South Suburban. I think that's the school. I asked. Maybe did you ask about the car he drove? I think South Suburban is the school.
Could be a car.
Come on, ooh, he got a Suburban.
Y'all a mess, y'all. Y'all are a mess. I see 7 people's here, but there's only one person talking.
Hey, everybody else.
Hey, everybody else. Y'all came at the last minute, bitch. Let me get out.
Okay, say hey before you go. I like the 10 likes though.
Okay, so I'm definitely here for the 10 likes.
6 persons.
Oop, okay, y'all really listen.
Okay. Bye. Yeah, it's a school. I knew it.
Balance.
I'm gonna look it up because I ain't gonna keep getting in your personal.
Okay,
business.
all up in your tea.
Okay.
But yes, y'all, since I have changed my schedule, since I'm now working different hours, I can finally actually do consistently every Thursday. Yeah, I can do consistently every Thursday doing live. So lives, 10. Or I could probably do them earlier now, actually, because I get off around 4. So
Well, you wanna give
y'all want to do it earlier?
You wanna give
or
everybody
later?
else a chance to get off work, get settled, cook their dinner, put their kids, do what they need to do, and get settled
Who's
in.
Anna Loveberry Baby Cakes?
Hey, you guys. Hey, Anna Loveberry Cakes. Can't believe this is the final season of Pose.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, Illinois, you're not too far. You're not too far away.
I'm from Chicago. Okay, that makes
You're not
sense
too far away
now.
at all.
But yeah, they could have did so much more with Pose. They didn't have to end it this season.
Yeah, there was a lot that I wanted them to get into, and they're not.
Mm-mm.
There was so much more that I could get into. Just like, girl, I could have written some shit for y'all, and I could have gave y'all some backstory on people.
Real shit, real shit.
Oh, from Philadelphia. Hey,
Hey,
girl.
Philadelphia. And a Loveberry Baby Cake. Make sure you like, subscribe, and a Loveberry Baby Cake.
And you should go ahead and listen to our podcast, Sipping with Siblings, on Apple, Spotify, Google, and any other of your podcast streaming services.
That as well. I'm glad. Are you caught up on Pose, Anna? Loveberry Baby Cakes?
Why do you have to
I
say
gotta
that?
say the full name.
It is a name. It is a name.
Oh.
We should. We should make our own pose, bitch. We're gonna make our own, but we're gonna make Pose fan fiction on how we wanted it to turn out.
Oh, bitch! I think she asked if we wanted to audition for the Circle. She said, "Have you ever?" Because I think this is when you went somewhere to the bathroom or something.
No, I was here.
Oh, was you?
I was right here.
I thought you had left.
No, I was right here.
Oh, I did most of the talking in because I didn't hear you say nothing.
Okay. Or I wish just more people would have. I wish just after this, I want there to be more content with trans characters and trans women. Like, I don't need to see no more trans women being played by men. You've seen we now have the material to where trans women can act, they can hold their own, and they can play themselves.
Yeah.
So there's no excuse for me to see anybody being played, a man playing a trans woman or a woman playing a trans man.
YouTube reality. Season 3 started out strong. Yeah. They did not come to play this season.
Yeah, they came for season 3, bitch. They came for our next season 3, baby.
They said this is the last one. We coming from a nomination. At least a nomination. They ain't even got to win. They just want to be nominated.
I hope some of the girls actually get nominated for stuff because they've been shading the girls. The only person who's ever really been nominated has been Pray Tell.
That would have
Billy
been
Porter.
cute if they would have went with another season and actually give us some trans guys.
Yes, because that's what a lot of people wanted. But the thing is, like, since Pose is the only trans show, they want to shove everything into Pose. But it's like, we need just more shows. Pose shouldn't be the one only to do it all.
Yeah. So now we need another show about trans guys.
Yeah, there should be a show about trans guys.
Yeah.
Kind of like, just don't let Tyler Perry write it.
Please don't. Or Zeus.
Or Zeus. No Zeus, no Tyler Perry.
No.
Not at all. But there's a cute little YouTube reality, not YouTube reality, but YouTube web series. I think it was called Garden of Eden, and it was about trans guys. It was cute. It was really cute.
Was it ghetto?
A little, but it was good. I thought it was good. But yes, we're hoping for that. Let's just hope that we get more stuff out here. We need more trans stories being told. I want a Sex in the City type movie with trans girls. I want give me a Girlfriends type series with trans girls. Hell, give me a Real Housewives of Transville. I don't care.
Girl, you
Just
better
give me something.
say that and love Berry Baby Cakes.
As an aspiring actress, I wanted to be on Pose. Too late. I'm gonna work on my own show. Well, baby, in love of Baby Cakes. You do let me come on there. I could be your good girlfriend that comes in every now and again. We could be actresses together.
Y'all
We
could
could
do
do
it.
that.
And I could be our manager. I got this.
Ting. Oh, see, y'all now y'all talking. Okay,
They
bitch.
should have had that representation. This is why the show ending is so ridiculous. We have so many years to still.
Years, because they skipped ahead so much.
So much on there. Everything.
Because we definitely could have filled out between those years and a whole bunch of shit that could have happened.
Go and read that one.
Oh, everything has to start somewhere, so things will pick up for trans representation in film and TV.
That's
You
true.
are right. You
That's
are very
true.
right.
Hopefully get more out there because it needs to keep coming. Because there's more and more and more and more teas out there every day.
They are. They're trying to get their shit together. But thing is, y'all need to, just like how Janet Mock said at the premiere of Pose, y'all need to start paying the girls with their fucking worth. Y'all need to stop gypping the girls on their motherfucking money, running their coins, because they playing with Mother Janet Mock as well.
Yeah, she did. Really.
Y'all started playing with Mother Janet Mock, only giving her $40,000 an episode, knowing good and well the height of the executive producers make at least, I think, 60, 70,000, and the lowest you can make is 30,000, and they try to pay her 40,000 for it. Y'all not gonna play in her face like that. That's why I'm glad she got her Netflix deal, and she's gonna create content for Netflix. In your face, right in my face. Okay.
Played a role in why Pose is ending so prematurely.
Well, I seen that they had said that they told the stories that they wanted to tell, and that it always had a limitation on like when the year and stuff was gonna end, how it was gonna end. But my thing is, there's still so like, if y'all were gonna end it, y'all could have gave us more episodes, and y'all could have told more of the story to wrap things up. Because now I feel like it's gonna get very much what's the show? The show with the dragon and Daenerys.
Game of Thrones.
I feel like it's gonna very much Game of Thrones ending where they
God.
just wrapped it up to wrap it up, and it was horrible.
It was terrible.
But this is good. Pose is still good.
It is good, but the ending. Hopefully they give us the ending that we want. I'm going to school for film and photography, so maybe I might be a future catalyst for that to happen. Yes. Come on, y'all better network on here. Sorry to offend any Empire fans.
But what you say about Empire?
Hold on, what you say about
Cause I
Empire?
like to see me some Empire.
She ain't say nothing about Empire, but what about
Oh,
Empire?
Empire should have ended. See what you say. Well, we need to network something 3 times better than Logo. Hell yeah, because I don't think there's any black shows on Logo besides RuPaul's Drag Race.
Hell yeah, and it used to be Noah's Ark, but that's not. You can't even find that on there.
Okay, or please just revamp Noah's Ark for the black gays.
Don't call it Noah's Ark, but make a show like that. Empire should have ended at season 2. I agree.
They drew it out a lot.
It's
They
become
drew
a
so
lot
much
more
out.
dramatic. Like it's not what it used to be. And are they coming back for another season?
No, this was their last season, but they never got to do the end because what's it called? Because of COVID. But I think they're filming the last episodes now. They're back filming the last episodes to wrap it all up and give it.
I don't want no episode. Just give me a movie. Like
Yep.
when shit happens like that, just give me a movie.
Y'all should have gave us a Star movie to wrap it up. Because after that motherfucking ending, y'all just gonna end it like that, bitch.
And I even feel like that would be like not enough just to give me a Star movie because a lot happened in Star at the end.
Bitch.
So I don't even feel like that would be enough. But I deserve a movie for a lot of that shit. Empire season 1 was so much fun to watch, but season 2 fell apart. I couldn't pay attention.
I liked season 2. Season 3 was cute, and I can't even tell you what season 4 was about.
Season
But
2,
I
liked
watched.
season 2. Yeah, season 2 was cute. Kayla, my love, you look like Jesse Smollett, but you baby. Not Jesse Smollett.
Okay, this
I
is the
haven't
light
had that one
skin.
before, but thank you, love.
Star was definitely so much better than Empire. The music was hitting. The acting was hitting. The storyline was hitting. The only thing that wasn't hitting was Queen Latifah's wigs. But I lived to see what ratchet ass wig she was going to have on that day.
I regretted seeing every wig that she put on every single day. Like, she had maybe 2 good wigs without the full, seasons, and it was, girl,
It was so much.
I don't know why they did Carlotta like that.
But I was here for it.
I was here for it.
It should be wrapped up into a movie. Kind of like how they did for Being Mary Jane. Because that was cute how they wrapped that up with a movie.
I never watched that. Or the movie. I never watched. Or How to Get Away with Murder.
Or Scandal.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Star was so much. Okay. And Star had a trans female character who was actually played by a trans woman herself. Yes, Miss Amaya Scott. Star was kind of like pre-pose.
Yeah, it was kind of like, for like having a... it's the first trans woman character on a black show. Now, there's been other, like, trans women playing on daytime television shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dirty Sexy Money, Candace Kane. That's her name, yeah. She was, like, the first, like, trans woman to be on daytime TV to have, like, a reoccurring role.
Okay, well, let's not forget Laverne Cox.
Laverne Cox was on Netflix.
Yeah.
Not TV.
Orange is the New Black. It's still TV.
It's streaming, but it was...
At these days, it's TV. The fuck?
I didn't watch Mary Jane either, but I saw Scandal. Bitch, I live for some Scandal.
I
I live for...
Scandal either.
I live for an Olivia Pope monologue.
It was the hype. I think it was everybody's hype that everybody was talking about. It's
You
so
watched
good, this
Scandal?
and the third. I didn't watch
All the
Scandal.
way through?
I watched a lot of it.
Or Being
It
Mary
was really
Jane.
good. Being Mary Jane was real good with her hoe ass.
That's what she just... Being Mary Jane was a wild ride of foolishness.
Gabrielle, lucky I'm loyal. Bitch, okay, she put us through so much on that show, bitch. She put us through so much for her hoe ass antics. But I was here for him. Because I love this Gabrielle Union.
I seen like a few episodes, but she was doing a lot. Like the episodes that I was seeing, she was just breaking down and showing up to married men's houses with sperm bags and
That's
then
what
she
the
injected
foolishness we
herself with
love.
the like. It was too much going on.
That is the foolishness I lived for.
She was irritating me. I couldn't do it.
Bold and Beautiful had a black trans woman on there, but she was played by cis actress Carla Mosley. I watched just to see her. Aw, I never knew that. Bold and Beautiful. That's the girl, one of the soap operas.
Oh, girl, you watched the stories?
Okay, that was one of the stories.
Wait, I'm not that loyal. I watched the first episode of Scandal for Kerry Washington and couldn't continue.
What didn't you like about Scandal?
It was the
Scandal
monologues.
so
It was the fucking monologues to where they go at each other and sit there, whisper back and forth, get shady real quietly, and then storm out the room with a purse in her hand. Like, it was every scene, one after another. Like, there was never any good scene. Somebody had to storm off. Somebody had to whisper something. Because Carrie never really raised her voice. It was always a soft whisper.
She always, when she would get into it, she would yell.
No.
It's like,
Well, every time I did,
I
she
am
was
not the
like,
girl at the end of the movie. If you want me, you'll have to work for it. Slam it down. Dramatic exit. Ah, she was fucking the president, bitch. She was getting that presidential
I
pee.
like when she got bigger than the president.
I don't know.
Yes, yes. I love when she was gonna be 613, bitch. Like
That
there
shit
was
was
so much, and
weird.
then her like clearing up the scandals from all the politicians and the people. Bitch, Scandal was good. Scandal was good.
Maybe I have to go back and watch it after the hype's all down. See what it's talking about.
The hype is
I think they should cast an actual trans woman to play Maya on Bold and Beautiful. But Carla Mosey was good in that role. I hope they don't ever recast her now. Yeah, but I feel like I feel like she should have took a different role. No shade, cause like you should. Why are you taking roles for trans women? Like
Diversity, girl.
why are you taking roles from trans women, bitch?
I mean, who said she took it?
Bitch.
She auditioned just like everybody else. They figured they thought that she
But
was
they're
the
not
best
even
out of
looking for
everybody.
trans women to even play the characters.
That's not on her. She just wanted a
Regardless,
job.
they're taking opportunities from trans women that they could have.
That's like saying don't go apply for a job because you qualify it. Go
It's
qualify
like
for it.
white people
Like,
saying that Mexicans are taking all their jobs.
This is not the same thing because trans women can't play cis. They don't want trans women to play cis roles, and they don't want trans women to play trans roles. So if we can't get the other roles, at least let us play our motherfucking selves. If anything else, if we can't play your roles,
okay,
then at
but
least let us have our roles to
she
play.
has no control over that, so sis is not gonna miss out on
You
the
should
bag.
have auditioned.
Girl, please.
You could have found you another bag.
My agent told me this is the perfect role for you. You need to try out. You need to go do this because you can make this much money, bitch. I'm there. I got it, and I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this T.
I forget who it was. It was an actress who was going to be in a movie. I forget who she was. But she turned down the... It was Halle Berry. She was going to play a trans man. But she turned down the role because she got some backlash because people wanted a trans man to play a trans man. And she listened to the people and was like, you know what? I stepped back from the role. And I'm just going to let a trans man... I'm going to help and try to find a trans man to play the role that it should have been assigned to. I feel like people should have...
It's like white people paying.
I don't think probably girls. That's like right before COVID, so shit. Who knows? It's probably scrapped.
Jerome said Carrie's character got trashed after the third or fourth season.
Don't know what happened in 34th season because it's been a while since I've seen
How
Scandal.
many seasons is it? Watch it like.
No, I think there's only like 5 seasons of
And
Scandal.
what? 13 episodes in each season.
That's
a lot.
I'm glad she turned that down because it sounds like it would have been insulting. Very much so. It was really 8 seasons of Scandal. I don't think it was 8. Film and TV love talking inclusion mess, but don't know what it truly entails. Not at all. Just like with television, I'm sick of seeing interracial couples. I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry if y'all find this problematic. I'm sick of seeing black and white interracials. Let me clarify. I'm sick of seeing black and white interracial couples and mixed kids. Like there are other forms of being interracial. I'm sorry for seeing just black and white. Give me a black and Asian. Give me a Mexican and a Filipino. Give me something, bitch. Give me Hawaiian. Give me Native American. Where's Native American representation at, bitch?
Okay.
Because give me a black and a Native American storyline, bitch. I would be here for it. Give me Polynesian. But all y'all know is black and white.
Black and white. True shit. It may be Asian.
And light-skinned mixed daughters.
Asian.
You don't have to.
Y'all ain't ready for it.
I have a whole spill on how motherfucking black sitcoms and television shows are. Because it's always the dark-skinned dad, light-skinned mom, dark-skinned son, light-skinned mixed-race looking daughter. Sorry, it makes me mad every time. I'm tired. Where's the dark-skinned women?
Who got her riled up?
Where's the dark-skinned black women in these shows?
They always the black ghetto baby mom.
Yes, and if they are there, they're... They're very much like the sapphire stereotype of being loud and ghetto and baby mama and long fingernails and this shit. They can't ever just be classy like Viola Davis. Even though she was drunk.
She was
a drunk in Hollywood. You would have liked How to Get Away with Murder. Now that was some mess too.
I couldn't do the walk. I couldn't get past the walk. It was pissed me off every time I watched it. Okay, it was 6 seasons long, says Anna Loveberry Baby Cakes. I'm not a fan of seeing interracial couples on TV, said Anna Loveberry Baby Cakes.
I hate Kaylin.
Jerome said there's 7 seasons, and then Anna Love Baby Cakes said, I'm for Blasian couples on TV. Are you Blasian, Anna Love Baby Cakes?
Are you black, girl?
It's like a tongue twister now, and I've said it too many times.
Because I'm just here for any type of like interactions that doesn't include black and white. It's played out, and I'm tired of seeing it. I support interracial couples and black and white couples. Yes,
We just need more storylines, like
give me different
more
storylines. I'm
backgrounds
tired.
and stuff like
I'm
that.
tired of black-ish, mixed-ish, interracial-ish.
Okay.
Like, girl, they're all light-skinned-ish.
Okay.
Because, black is just barely black.
I'm black. I was saying I would support seeing a black and Asian couple on TV.
I would be here for that little sitcom, a little drama, something, bitch.
That'd be cute.
Because Cotton got her little Asian man though on Star.
She did.
Cotton had, and then they killed him.
They did.
They killed him.
Murdered him.
Her baby.
And then tried to drown her. Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder. Even
They did. That was an iconic
I've
episode.
seen memes about that, and I kept watching them, but again, it was a
They was coming for
like
each other.
a whisper monologue, and then they worked out or some shit.
Y'all love a whisper monologue.
It was cute. It was cute. But yeah, How to Get Away with Murder, I couldn't get away with that. I couldn't watch The Walk. And she walked every episode, so.
What'd you want her to do, fly?
I mean, just cut off the scene. Like, don't film this bitch walking down the hallway. Just cut the scene off.
It was a pretty good crossover. I liked it. I rocked with it. Because they both called each other out with some bullshit because they both thought they were superior to the other one.
Yeah, I think old girl won that one, though. Miss Pope.
Miss Pope just be giving out reads left and right.
Mhm.
But Miss Annalise was she's just a gut puncher. Gut!
I'm gonna have to watch both of those, put them on my list. I'm not little.
Yes, girls. I'm glad y'all started commenting about some shit, though. Hey.
Okay.
It took y'all a minute to jump in. Miss, and a love baby cakes. You should put your Instagram down below so I can follow you.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cute.
Follow some of y'all on Instagram. I already follow Kingdom and Queen. I think I might follow Jerome, if it's the Jerome that I'm thinking of. I think I follow you on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
What's on here?
Okay, I follow Kingdom of Queen. Hey, girl.
Lovely kid, 1990. Oh, you're 1990. You're right up there with Caitlyn.
Yeah, I'm a 1993 baby. Follow real quick and see.
Well, my phone's kind of hooked up, so.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
My phone's already hooked up. But yes, I don't know what did she say? Did anyone watch Orange is the New Black? I stopped after season 6 and never finished.
I did. I loved Orange is the New Black, but actually, I'm not sure how many seasons it was, but the last season was trash. But every other season up to that, I think, after they did the breaking, or they did the whole take over the prison season, and then the next season they ended up splitting up everybody, and I think they ended up showing like the ice where they was separating.
Yeah, it's from the Mexicans to the
Yeah,
ice.
I think they did that, and then I think after that it was trash. But
You just called me out. I swore I did. I'm not sure. I'll check my block list, girl, and see.
not blacklist. Why you block?
J Rock, your girl. I don't know. I blocked a lot of people. I don't know when. I just blocked a lot of people. It was probably nothing personal, girl. But I just blocked a lot of people.
Damn, I didn't see it.
But I might unblock you just because you be live on my little thing. So I'm going to unblock you if I did block you. Because I don't know why I would.
1990, okay.
Yay, okay, we got y'all on Instagram. But yeah, I never cared for Orange is the New Black, honestly. I just couldn't get into it. It was just, And it was also one of those shows where every other character was better than the main character.
I'm not sure if this is you, if I found you or not, but.
Let me see. Yes.
Okay. And now I'm gonna look up the other one. What's the other one?
J Rock, the girl.
J Rocky Girl. Are you all in my business?
My man.
Dang. Okay.
If you see a pink Power Ranger, it's me.
It was you.
Hey! Well, like I said, I don't know what we're going to actually talk about next week, but we will be back next Thursday. So at 10 o'clock, we will be back next Thursday. I don't know what we're going to talk about. We'll find a topic. I'll post it into the community section on my YouTube page.
We already said
Where I
we
can
was
make
gonna talk
posts.
about- We said we was going to talk about pose.
Oh, we're going to talk about episode 3?
And 4.
And then, of course, we're going to talk about episode 3 and 4 pose next week. And then we'll probably talk about some extra shit like we're doing now. we'll come with like another random topic where we'll just talk about shit that happens throughout the week.
Y'all come from with some questions or something.
Yeah, come up with some topics y'all want to talk about next week.
Cause y'all like y'all actually talk back and y'all quick with it.
Yeah, y'all better.
Appreciate that.
All right, well, thanks for tuning in for another Mandavi Live.
Y'all should do a Pose Live watch party on Sunday. I
Ooh.
told her that, and she said it was a bad idea.
I don't know, cause I don't know how that would be with just like y'all just watching us and our reactions. Like it would
They'll
just
be watching the show too.
It would just be a whole hour of just staring at the camera and then staring at the
Those
pose.
commercials.
We definitely could talk on the commercials, but then after that, it's like if y'all start talking on the actual episode, now you're gonna try to read. And it's like
that is true. Like when we watch our shows, we really be deep into them, and we don't really like distractions. So we'll think about it.
Yeah. Good night, fam bam.
Good night, Kingdom of Queen, and the rest of y'all.
I need a thing to call y'all my squad. I don't know what type of squad to call. What's a good name?
We'll think on it.
We'll think on it
right now.
Night, y'all.
Good night.
See y'all next week at 10 o'clock. Well, the same episode does do an encore presentation. I never knew that.
Didn't either.
I guess we'll give it some talk, girl. But just know we're going to talk about episodes of UFO next week.
Catch it.
So I come prepared. Bye, bitches.
Bye, y'all.